Hey everybody, in this video I'll be discussing the full moon in Scorpio on April 23rd, 2024. This is going to be an especially powerful, intense full moon. Let's start breaking it down. Scorpio. Scorpio is about transformation, endings and new beginnings, secrets being revealed. Full moons by itself, anything that's been hidden, surfaces and culminates. This full moon in Scorpio is forming a 90-degree angle or hard angle to Pluto. Pluto is the ruling planet for Scorpio. So there's this double intensity Plutonian energies. Pluto in mythology rules the underworld, death and rebirth, major transformations. So to have this full moon in Scorpio being impacted strongly with the square aspect to Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, there could be a lot of power struggles, endings, revelations of secrets, emotions, because it's the emotional moon, could be really intensified. But it can be an opportunity for tremendous personal growth. A lot of positive change. Just depends on, are you resisting the letting go, or are you focused on letting go of the limitations and the restrictions, breaking through and having a profound transformation of growth and insight. This is truly a really powerful full moon. Now, I'm going to look at how this full moon is going to impact each of the 12 signs. Because what I'm going to be looking at is the full moon is forming what we call a T-square to Pluto. This means that the moon in Scorpio is forming a square or a 90-degree angle to Pluto. And on the other side is the sun in Taurus, and it's also forming a 90-degree angle or square to Pluto. So that dynamic full moon, sun-moon opposition, this intense confrontational energies gets funneled through Pluto in the sign of Aquarius. So I need to discuss what Aquarius is all about, how Pluto's going to be impacting you. So Pluto in Aquarius is going to be the main emphasis of profound change. And I'm going to look at where does Pluto in Aquarius impact each of the 12 signs. But before I go there, if you enjoy these kinds of videos and would like to see more of them, click like and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can receive the latest postings. And if you go into the description box underneath the video, you'll find direct links to book an astrology reading or sign up for my free daily message. All right. The full moon is really emphasizing Pluto. Pluto is the planet that's associated with Scorpio. The full moon's in Scorpio. So everything Plutonian is really reaching a critical breakthrough, a culmination. Scorpio or Pluto, the planet Pluto, Pluto represents the unconscious. So this could bring some real insights if you're in counseling, if you're having an astrology reading, to really go into the depths of your psyche. But if you have secrets, or you might be discovering a major secret about you, that could be being revealed, depending on where Pluto in Aquarius impacts your horoscope. Aquarius is a sign associated with innovation, progress, breaking free from traditional forms. Aquarius can be innovative, it can be rebellious. Pluto is about death and rebirth. So to have this full moon really focusing and intensifying on Pluto in Aquarius, tremendous change as the potential, but also breaking free from all your old patterns. Now, full moon in intense all or nothing Scorpio, intensified with Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio. This is an intensification of emotions. Scorpio already influences deep-seated feelings, and this Pluto in association with the full moon that can really amplify these emotions, making them almost impossible to ignore. Pluto's death and rebirth. The full moon is about the sun in confrontation against the moon. The sun is you, the individual. The moon is the world, others. So there's this power struggle between you and others. It's usually about relationships, more personal relationships are being really tested. Now, this power struggle could be with your own personal relationships, or it could be with social structures, organizations. But this clash between control and dominance, that's that Scorpio, that's that Pluto, that can be very obsessive and controlling energies, could manifest as confrontations, manipulation, or underlying tensions bubbling to the surface. And Scorpio and Pluto is known for secrets. This could be great for research, for investigation, for you coming to some more revelations about your own personal insights. So you could be discovering some tremendous revelations about yourself. So it'd be a really great period for counseling, or maybe you're having a counseling breakthrough, or astrology. I love it when I have a new client and they've never had an astrology reading, and they're interested, they're curious, or maybe a family member, friend, or partner says, you've got to do this. So they don't know what to expect. And so many times people are just blown away with what's revealed. Like, how is this even possible? So I love doing readings for people, introducing people to astrology. And with this powerful transformational full moon, and with the energy of Pluto, so many insights, so many personal secrets can be revealed. Pluto, Scorpio, death and rebirth. So there's a desire for profound change, letting go of old patterns, and letting go of relationships, jobs that no longer serve you. It's going to bring some profound emotional depth and insights. Now, you may be confronting your own, the unconscious, your fears, the darkness within you, and you could be dealing with your fears. However, this is an opportunity to face what you fear and breaking through. You can't change anything until you own it and face it. So overall, this Scorpio full moon can be very transformational, even though there could be very tumultuous, especially if there's major endings in relationships, in career. But it's an opportunity for a profound insight growth and the initiation for positive change. Now, not only are we having the full moon, peaking on the 23rd, we'll be feeling it for several days, and and it could be impacting you a lot longer if it's hitting a planet in your chart. The full moon is at 4 degrees of Scorpio, and the sun opposite 4 degrees of Taurus. If you have planets a couple of degrees around 4 Scorpio Taurus, especially if it's squaring, where that Pluto's in Aquarius. So if you are planets around the 4 degrees of Aquarius, the 4 degrees of Leo, all squaring the sun and the moon around 4 degrees of Taurus Scorpio, you're going to really feel the impact. But it's an opportunity for great breakthroughs, great revelations. But also what's happening is, on the 25th, Mercury goes direct. But on the 24th, the day before Mercury starts to slowly move forwards, communication Mercury will be what we call stationary. So on the full moon, the Mercury we're still retrograde, but it's really slowing down before it stops on the 24th. So that Mercury is really being intensified. Decision-making, conversations, this Mercury is going to be in the sign of Aries. So where Aries impacts your chart, you might also be doing a lot of thinking and profound conversations, decision-making. So this full moon, as intense as it is, being in Scorpio, doubly intensified with a T-square to Pluto, ruler of Scorpio. But now Mercury is slowing down to a standstill by the next day. So communication, decision-making Mercury is more intensified than ever. Now, you could be freaking out because you could be losing something that you're not ready to let go of on a personal level. I look at this as energy. This can be a great opportunity to break through, to gain some real insight and personal growth. It's just energy. How can we manifest and direct this energy for our higher good? It's not always about, being in drama and being in chaos. Let's take all that chaotic energy and manifest some powerful new growth. So let's look at the T-square to Pluto. That's the focal point in the sign of innovative Aquarius. So big positive changes. If you're resisting changes, you're going to be your own worst enemy. If you're open to how to let go, how to move forwards, it could still be really intense, but it can be, all this tremendous insight. For Aries or Aries rising, the Aquarius, Pluto in Aquarius, is in your 11th house. That's because Aquarius is 11 signs past Aries. The 11th can deal with friendships. The 11th can be dealing with organizations. The 11th can have a lot to do with your long-range plans and goals. In any or all of those areas, those domains, there could be a major restructuring and resetting. It's time to let go of a friend that no longer supports you. Maybe they're always tearing you down. Maybe you are involved with an organization that you need to let go. But it also represents the future, your long-range goals and plans. And maybe it's the realization that you need to rethink where your life is going over these next several years. Taurus or Taurus rising. Aquarius is 10 signs past Taurus. The 10th is business, career, your social standing. Could be fame, visibility, leadership. There could be some major restructuring with the whole career. For Gemini, Gemini rising, it's in the 9th house. So the big change, 9th house, can be education. Maybe you're deciding to go back to school, or maybe you're in school and you're deciding you need to change directions, change courses, or stop going to school. The 9th house can also be dealing with media and marketing and publishing. Maybe you are going to create a website and start doing a lot of promotion and marketing. Or maybe you got to restructure what you already have out there. Cancer, Cancer rising. It's falling in the 8th house. The 8th house is very complicated because it's associated with the 8th sign of the zodiac, which is Scorpio. So there could be some major endings, personal endings. But this could also compel you to do some really profound soul searching, because the 8th house is also the house of Scorpio. It's the house of transformation. But on a completely different level, it's about finances, your financial obligations with others. So there could be some really big changes with your financial obligations. With Leo, Pluto in Aquarius. Aquarius is the exact opposite of Leo. The exact opposite represents the significant other, whether it's your marriage, whether it's a business partner, whether it's an important contract, huge changes. But remember, a lot of this is compelling in general to let go of what's holding you back and what's not working so you can move forwards. So it could be rough when you realize you need to break a personal or professional relationship, but it's for your higher good. Now, for Virgo, it's in your 6th house sector. The 6th house deals with your day-to-day job routine, your job skills, employees. It also could be dealing with body maintenance. This could be a really important time to realize you got to stop smoking, drinking, having chocolate ice cream every single night. Been there, done that. But it can also be the realization that you need to make some major shifting with your job. Maybe changing the job, maybe starting your own career, your own business, your own job. Or learning new job skills to enhance the security of your job. For Libra, it's in the 5th house. Aquarius is 5 signs past Libra. The 5th house can be a lot of changes with children, with babies. That's on a more personal level. On that same personal level, it can be dealing with romance. So maybe if you're dating somebody or in a romantic relationship, it may be the decision to take it to the next level or let it go. But the 5th house can also be about giving birth to creative projects. And again, either let go or take it to the next level. For Scorpio, Aquarius is 4 signs past Scorpio. The 4th has a lot to do with home, family, real estate. It might start to really bubble up here at the end of the month that maybe you need to remodel, maybe you need to move, maybe you need to start revealing some secrets about yourself to your family. Sagittarius, Sag rising. Aquarius falls in your 3rd house. The 3rd house of writing, of learning, of selling. It's all this communications where maybe you're having to rethink how you're selling or what you're learning or what you're writing. And Capricorn, Capricorn rising. The Aquarius is in the second sign past Capricorn. The second deals with your cash flow, your income. So there could be some really big changes and hopefully some big breakthroughs in increasing your income. Or if you're really stuck, is doing a lot of soul searching of why am I stuck? What do I need to let go? What do I need to change? The positive for Capricorns, Capricorn rising, could be a big turning point to break through to make more money. Aquarius, Aquarius rising, having transformational Pluto in Aquarius in your sign, that could really make a big impact on your visibility, on your sense of independence, leadership. That's all that first house. But it could also bring you out of the shadows with all that Scorpio and Pluto and bring fame, bring recognition, bring a lot more visibility. And Pisces. The Aquarius is in the shadow sector. Well, powerful secrets, especially for Pisces and Pisces rising, could be revealed. But this could be a big turning point for doing a lot of spiritual work, charity, transformational work, doing something that's more meaningful in life. Because it's really putting a major emphasis on the unconscious for a lot of Pisces and Pisces risings. And so this could bring a lot, some of you may start to be really inspired to go throw yourself fully into new spiritual practices. I want to thank you for watching. If you like information on how to book an astrology reading or check out my 2-question offer, visit my website at gardino.co. That's .co. Until next time, be safe and well.